What is going on, my beautiful LARPers and LARPettes? If you hear my voice and it's a different tone right now, it's not because I'm going through puberty. It's because, I don't know, yesterday if I caught the SHOT Show crud or if I was just talking too much. So I apologize if my voice sounds a little deeper than usual. And if I have any clips in here that my voice sounds a little teenager-ish because I'm compiling all the videos together. But I'm going to power through for you guys, and hopefully you enjoy all the content that I'm making for you. And hopefully I'm able to get through the whole week without feeling like complete garbage. Enjoy the show. Alrighty guys, I am here at the Kriss USA booth with my good friend Mitchell. What's up, dude?
Hey, dude. That's good. How are you, man?
Good, good. What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
All right, so we're introducing for the first time here the Kriss Chimera. So this is our modular hammer pistol.
Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm. So unlike all the other guys out there, you got FCU, Striker Fire guys.
Yeah.
This is actually a hammer, double action, single action design that gives you the same modularity that all the other Striker Fire guns are currently doing.
Okay.
But what makes us different than all the other guys too is that if you like certain specific guns, we can mimic that. Okay.
Really?
So right now, you see this, you're looking at it, it screams CZ pattern, you know.
Yeah.
But if you like to shoot a 1911, you like that 19.5 degrees of angle, we can drop this grip, change it to a 19.5.
Okay.
But even further, if you like shooting Glocks, you like that 21 degree angle, we even have a 21 degree angle. And all three grip modules use the same magazines. So you can still use a CZ75 pattern magazine, which is ubiquitous and everywhere.
Okay.
So 15 rounds or 17 rounds, you can go ahead and insert them however you like. And you can change this up. So it starts off as a compact in nature, but you could add a dust cover.
Gotcha.
Make it a full size, change the slide length. However you'd like to do, you can pretty much change it out. You want a shorter beaver tail? We can drop that real quick, pop on a shorter beaver tail. Pretty much everything you'd like to do to a gun, you can pretty much do to this one.
Gotcha.
Pre-tap for gas pedals, Picatinny rail, everywhere. You can drop this off and run it slick for CCW.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's pretty much a shooter's choice at this point.
So it's like Legos.
Yeah, Legos. Yeah, Legos, exactly.
Now-
Grown-up Legos.
Yeah. Adult Legos,
Hey,
yeah.
that's
So as far as this goes, you told me that it's pretty unique to take it apart. I'll throw in some B-roll right there so you guys can see how it's being taken apart.
Yeah, you can see how quick it is to go from, one of these longer beaver tails to a CCW configuration, or if you want to change the back strap, make it thinner because the grip's too big for you. You can do that real quick. It's pretty much one pin, and you can do some really fast swaps with it.
Sweet. As far as somebody that's buying one of these for the first time, does it come with all the other grips, or do you buy the base one that you want? Say it's okay, I want a Glock, and then I want CZ after.
Yeah, so final configuration is still being worked out, but we are going to have obviously a complete gun in a compact form and a full size form. So we're targeting about $1,300 MSRP for the compact, $1,350 for the full size, and then we're also thinking about doing like a full kit. That way you have everything in there, and you can sit at home and spend hours just tricking it out messing around, find the perfect configuration for you. This is what I call shooter's choice, true shooter's choice.
Yeah, you can play with your adult Legos.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't have to weld on metal and grind it down anymore. You can literally do it on the fly and figure out right then and there, do you like this mod or not?
Yeah. Now, you said around $1,300, and then you're gonna figure out if you're gonna do a whole package.
Yeah.
What's the release date? Maybe somewhere around.
We are targeting end of the year, beginning of Q1 and end of Q4. Obviously, as we're getting feedback from the show, we got our refinements in, and more development time gets into this. We will be able to bring out a really good product for you guys towards that time. But obviously, I can't give you a solid date just yet. But it is SHOT Show. We are here to showcase what we are coming out with for the year.
Perfect.
So,
well, Mitchell, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate you as
Anytime.
always.
Thanks for coming,
Yep. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Nighthawk booth with my good friend Landon. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
We've got a couple new models. This is the new double agent, so we're really excited about this. A lot of people know about the Agent 2. It's a single stack version that we did in collaboration with Agency Arms. This is the new style. We did a little bit something different. We did this with all the knurling on it. Just like every Nighthawk, you can see every detail matters in this build. Of course, all fully machined parts, out of billet parts, only the best to build the best. And so everything is intentionally oversized. One gunsmith goes through and hand fits every part on this gun. So when he gets a box of parts, he legit takes hand files and sanding sticks, handcrafts the whole thing together. If you take this grip off, his initials are actually underneath there. So
nice.
Full ownership and accountability. A lot of people do it different ways, but that's the best way we figured out to do it. All the bevels are by hand. Super cool model. It's actually the smallest double stack that we've ever made as a model, the best for carry. Everybody likes double stacks now. If you measure this, it's actually thinner than most single stacks are. You can see the texture is brought down all the way to the grip, all the trigger guard. Look at the bull nose front on this thing. It's got an octagon barrel that actually comes out a little bit more, bull barrel. It's got the new style barrel flutes on it, and concealed carry grip safety and hammer aluminum grip safety as well. So it's light and thin and small as possible, and hand built, just smooth as butter. It's got an Everlast recoil system in it. Control that recoil, shoots like it's a full size gun. So
Now,
super excited about that.
Is this released here at SHOT Show, and what's the price point on this?
Yes, we released it actually last week, and it's $5,900 is what it is. This one's got optic cut and then ambi on it, and you can do a blackout package as well. Just like on a lot of our guns, you can do a lot of different options. So
Cool, awesome. And it's my understanding you have a single stack
Yes.
Sandhawk now, right?
yeah, so a lot of people know about the Sandhawk. This is a double stack. We came out with a single stack version of it this year. It's actually 5 ounces heavier than a double stack is. It's got a full steel frame on it. This is our first ever square trigger guard. You can't see it really well with this X300 on here. Full length dust cover, first time we ever done that. This is a single port comp. This is 9mm on this one, but it's available in 45 or 10 as well. Just butter smooth. I mean, so it's even flatter than what a regular Sandhawk is. Super excited about that, keeping the 1911 alive and continuing to innovate on that platform. So.
Now, what's the release date and the price on this one?
So this one released yesterday for SHOT Show release, and this is $5,200. This one's got obviously optic system on it. You can actually interchange to your iron sight plate, whatever platform you need on an optic, and an X300 as well. So
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Landon.
Thanks for
Really
coming by,
appreciate your
guys.
time.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, I am here with Kriss at the FN booth. How's it going, man?
It's going great.
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
So new for this year is our Reflex XL MRD. I know that's a mouthful, but basically it's a scaled up version of our very popular Reflex concealed carry pistol.
And what kind of capacity are we looking at? What are the feature differences between the older Reflexes and just a longer frame or a bigger frame, longer slide? What do we have going on here?
Yep. So it comes with a 15-round full grip frame, so 15-round magazine. It also ships with an extended 18-round magazine. Some of the big differences are you're going to get a longer barrel too, so about half-inch longer barrel, so 3.8-inch cold hammer forged. Really it shares a lot of the same internals as the regular Reflex.
Okay.
It is cut for a red dot, so all of your favorite, everyday carry optics, your Holosun, K series, the Shield RMSC footprints, they'll all fit direct mount onto the slide.
Gotcha. So RMSC footprints, but do you guys have any optic plates that would fit like a larger optic if you needed to?
No, really not. We chose, since it's such a slim profile and such a small pistol, we wanted just to kind of focus on those smaller footprint optics.
Gotcha. So basically, the Reflex, a little bit longer grip, longer slide. Shootability wise, I don't know if you guys were at the industry day. Shootability wise, I'm guessing it shoots a little bit flatter than the smaller Reflexes, right?
It does. I mean, you get a good full purchase on the grip. We also did some things ergonomically. We listened to feedback from customers from the original Reflex, and high volume shooting, there would be some soft spots. So we did some figuring to the trigger guard down here, a little bit more undercut. We added a little bit of palm swell to the side of the grip, so it kind of fills the palm a little bit more. And then we also extended the beaver tail just a little bit to kind of just improve the overall shootability of the pistol.
And I always got to ask, now that everybody's literally porting their guns, are you guys ever going to come out with maybe a ported version or a compensated version?
Hey, we're always working on stuff. We've got compensators in the line, so you can probably use your imagination. So,
okay. Alrighty. Cool. Now, availability wise, is this out already, and what's the price point?
Yes, we are shipping now, and price point MSRP is $719.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Kriss.
Thanks.
Really appreciate your time. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Bersa booth with Raphael. How's it going, man?
Good,
you
man.
doing?
How are you?
Good, good.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
Well, we've got several new products, but by far and away, this has been the big hit of the show for us. I mean, it hasn't been put down all day yesterday, most of the day today. So this is our new double stack 1911, 2011 type, whatever. Yeah. We're calling it the M2XI, and it is a double stack 1911. It'll have 22 rounds magazine plus a 17-round magazine.
Okay.
This gun is coming in at MSRP about $1,500 introductory price. It'll be higher in probably about after we get them going.
Yeah.
It'll deliver in, I think, April is what we're shooting for right now, maybe late March. So what you're looking at here is what I consider the best gun at the best price in this field.
Okay.
Our gun is all 416 stainless steel, not carbon steel like other people in that price range. We have a brushed stainless steel version in this one, which is QBQ, black coated. So it has the tritium front sight, hollow sun K-cut, optics cut there, the really aggressive ported serrations on the side, full length accessory rail, tritium front sight, custom tuned trigger, flared magwell, and they're hand lapped. They're unbelievably tight, unbelievably smooth, and like I said, for extended slide release.
Okay.
And yeah, all the bells and whistles, very high quality materials, very high quality workmanship at a really affordable price when you're looking at this type of gun.
Yeah, it seems like there's a ton of features on this for the price. Is that just cut for an RMSC, or you can put other optics on that?
We have plates, so you can put other optics on it. Okay. So, but this one right here is the K-cut, yeah.
And obviously chambered to 9mm, right?
9mm, yep. Mm-hmm.
Any other calibers coming out, or just that
for now?
No,
9mm is I think where we're going to be with this. We will be coming out with a carry option, version rather, that's a 3.5 inch and a shorter grip, but you'll be able to put the longer grip on it if you want because it's modular.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Raphael.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate your time.
By, yeah.
Alrighty, guys, I am here with George at the Henry booth. What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
Well, what we're talking about really is a new division of Henry called the Special Products Division. And that's where we're going to put our greatest, our newest innovations, our best technologies, and our most creative folks to make specially built guns for a specific application. Okay, this is a concept gun here. We're not actually selling these yet, but the concept here was to make the most suppressor-friendly lever action gun.
Okay.
So, we know a thing or two about lever actions, and what folks like most about lever actions is the ergonomics of the gun, how fast you can point it, the weight and the balance.
Yeah.
And you put a can on the end of it, what happens? You throw all of that out of whack, right? So what we've done is we are using a carbon fiber match grade barrel here with a skeletonized aluminum handguard, and we were able to reduce weight equal to that of this suppressor. So the concept is that this gun with a can on it feels like our standard X gun with no can on it.
Gotcha. Now, what kind of material are you using for the stock here?
So this is just a laminated buttstock with a special texture on it that is impervious to the elements, of course.
Okay.
But we also inletted the internals very aggressively because typically laminated stocks weigh more than like a standard walnut stock.
Yeah.
And we wanted, again, to focus on the balance and the ergonomics of this gun.
Okay.
So we removed as much weight from the inside of the stock as we could, while maintaining, of course, the rigidity and structure of the stock.
Nice. And as far as optics plates go, is this going to be something that comes with the SPD, or is it going to be like an option that you can choose?
So actually right now we are working on a forged carbon fiber optics rail to go on the top of these. We're testing those out to see how well they're going to hold up. But as a default, they'll be drilled and tapped to take our standard metal pick rails that we sell on our gear store.
Gotcha.
It's the same scope mounts that all of our lever guns use.
Gotcha. And I'll tell you that the carbon fiber barrel is probably one of my favorite things because I have a 4570.
Yep.
And when I have my thumb over, it tends to get really hot.
Yeah,
this one doesn't get hot. When I was shooting it out there, it didn't feel hot whatsoever.
Well, that's one of the primary benefits of a carbon barrel, right, is the heat dissipation. This is a BSF barrel. It's a match grade barrel, but they use a sleeved tension technology. So there's actually air gaps in between the carbon fiber and the metal barrel here, which helps with that dissipation even more.
Gotcha. Now, what calibers are they going to come in? When is the release date, and what are the price points on these?
All good questions. Yeah. So I can answer for certainty, we will do them in 5 calibers. They will be 357, 44 Magnum, 45 Colt, 30-30, and of course 45-70.
Okay.
When exactly they will release, we're shooting for spring. Okay. I'm going to be pretty upset if we're not shipping them by the end of March.
Okay.
But things happen, so bear with us on that.
Okay.
That's our target. As far as the price goes, we haven't set that yet either. Safe to say it's going to be north of $1,700, probably around $1,800, but I'd say give or take 10% of that.
Okay, Cool. Well, George, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Mossberg booth with longtime friend Scott. How's it going, Scott?
Good. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
So for SHOT Show 2025 at Mossberg, we've done a couple different things, right? We've updated our proven platform, our 940 Pro, and the way that we've done that is we've added a newer handguard that has a little cover over the kind of, you're not going to burn your hand when you're reloading on a hot shotgun. Yeah. We've put the M-LOK slot in there, and then we've actually moved the QD cups back further, so when you're slung, you can still mess with your lights and things like that. We actually have the QD cup in the stock on the standard models. They still have all the oversized controls and beveled out loading port. And the other thing that they come with is a Bang Comp side saddle, actually in the package. So you can buy more cards and have whatever ammo you need on the gun. And then the other fun thing that we have is we came up with a new ghost ring setup. You know, a lot of people are accustomed to our 590s that have a really big ghost ring style. And these are just small and very unobtrusive and very low to the line of the bore. And so they have wings, and you have a little fiber optic in the front, and then this little ghost ring on the back that is actually the cover plate for the optic cutout as well. Okay. Same oversized controls and things, but they run great. I mean, I was out running my samples, you know, and we had 2-second plate rack runs. They were really a lot of fun, and that's on the 940 side. Okay. Now what we've got is we've got our 590R and our 590RM, which is rotary safety, and then rotary safety and a magazine.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is a whole brand new design. We had a military bid that we needed to come up with a rotary safety for, and so we did, and it was for a little short breaching gun for a foreign military, and then we've just moved it into a commercial version of the 590. So this one is a tube-fed 590R, right? So regular tube-fed gun, and then it has the pistol grip and rotating safety, and then everything else is very similar to your AR setup, you know, like everybody's accustomed to it. And so you can change out the grip, you can change out the stock, all your red dots with the 1.5 inch risers and stuff like that, or whatever riser and red dot you like, fits on the gun and runs just like your AR. Gotcha. It's
now,
pretty fun.
Yeah, that trigger's pretty unique too. It's a flat face trigger on that one now.
Yeah, flat face trigger on that. I mean, it just depends. Just changed it up a little bit. And some people prefer flat and round, but I tell you, it's fast. You know, I mean, if you can, and I've run a lot of pumps, and it's hard to outrun the shell release on this one, right? So the pump is very fast. I've shot a lot of plate rack with it so far, and it's pretty amazing.
Awesome.
The magazine-fed gun is fun. This is a magazine that we've always kind of run in our M shotguns and our 590s. This is a 10-round mag. We make 15 and 20 as well.
Okay, cool.
So it's pretty fun, but this one actually comes with M-Bus flip-up sights.
Oh, nice.
Now that said, you can put whatever sight you want on it and your red dot. This model actually will have a muzzle that's threaded for chokes. Okay. And so we just met with some of the guys that build suppressors and stuff, so we're looking at maybe possibly doing a suppressor-ready model as well. Awesome. So yeah, it'll be a ton of fun. It's really cool.
Now, what's the price point on each of these, and what's the release date on them?
So the release date, we've already released them. This model with the standoff, with the breaching muzzle, has been shipping. The M will ship the week after SHOT Show. Okay. The 940 Pro SPX has been shipping. We can't keep up with all the orders at the moment, so we're just shipping everything we make. So, it's just a little change. Of course, you have some purists that just love the 590 platform, and that's cool because we're still making all those too.
Yeah. And price point on all these?
Price point on these, right around $1,000. Obviously, I think when you find it in the real world, it may be just under $1,000. And the same thing on the 940 Pro. Just around 900, 950.
Well, thank you so much, Scott. I really appreciate your time.
Great to see you. Thanks for coming around.
Alrighty, guys, I'm here at the Watchtower booth with my good friend Ray. What's up, dude?
How you doing, brother?
I don't want to shake hands right now. I don't want to get you guys sick or anything like that. But what do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
So we got a lot of new things. Right in front of us, we got our new Raider series. So we've kind of just re-engineered, redesigned our AR line. We have the Raider 9, 15, and 10. So just think of it like this. They're just their older line. We've just supercharged them. Yeah. We've made them more durable, more reliable, if that's even possible. And we want to get one of these in your hand and have you test it out and see what you think.
That would be awesome. I have the other version of this. So what are some of the features that are on this new Raider 15?
Well, we're still trying to give you the best bang for the buck, so we're doing everything ambi, safety, charging handle. What we've done is we just reinforced the slide. We've done some more coatings. Other than that, we took off the original muzzle flash and we put a different one on. We're getting away from that other muzzle brake, and it's just more reliable. And we're going to get our return to zero a little crisper and cleaner. Something I know you're a big fan of.
Yeah, nice. Now, I heard from one of the sales guys over there that this ambi release is also, I don't know if it was a purposeful feature or just a feature in general, but you're able to like smack that dust cover down and release the bolt home.
That is something I don't. That's just an extra bonus that you get there. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Now, is this going to be released at SHOT Show here, and what's the price point?
So the price point on these, I think they're starting at like $14.99, and we have different variations of them. They are out, they are hot right now, but we did the official launch now. But you can go to our site right now and you can pick them up, www.watchtowerfirearms.com.
Awesome. And it's my understanding that you guys have something new pistol-wise, right?
Yeah, so obviously you tested out our Apache. I think you were a fan of it.
Oh, yeah.
What we've done is we've just taken the comp off the Apache.
Okay.
We are starting to transition it down a little smaller. So we've taken about, we went from 4.8 to 4.3. We've shortened it up a little bit. And what we're going to do right now is that is going to be just the beginning of what's coming next. We are going to be transitioning into an EDC. So there's big things to come, but that won't be till later in 2025, maybe 2026.
Gotcha. What's the price? What's that one going to be called? Like the Commander model or something?
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
going to be called the Commander model, and that's running $35.99.
$35.99. And is that released here at SHOT Show?
Yes, sir. The official launch was here today. We did that with obviously the Raider and then our Bridger, which is our bolt gun that we've just launched.
Awesome. Well, can't wait to get my hands on this one or even the Commander model or whatever else comes down the pipe. Love your guys' stuff. Love what you do, Ray. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys, I'm here with my good friend Ur.
Yep.
How's it going, man?
Thank you. Everything's all right.
At the Panzer Arms booth, what do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
Oh my God, we're gonna hit the show with 3 main shotguns. We already before famous with M4 and upgraded M4s and our magazine-fed shotguns, but this year we are coming with something totally different. Okay. This one is one of its kind. This is our Range 12 model.
It's a Range 12, okay?
Yep. It's a magazine-fed shotgun with a really cool walnut furniture, which has some QD slots on the sides and ambidextrous charging handle and ambidextrous magazine release button, and incredibly well-balanced shotgun, which has almost no muzzle rise, which you can see from our videos in our Instagram channel. And another cool thing about this shotgun is that you can use the shotgun with a 20-round drum magazines. Incredibly fun.
Nice, nice. What's the price point going to be on this? And is it released?
It's going to be released on March, and the price point is going to be like $399. And really cool price for this shotgun, believe in me. But if you are looking for something cooler this year, we got the lever action variation of this gun, which I call a space cowboy gun. It's a really cool. It's really fast. The action is smooth, and again, just like the other ones, semi-auto variation. You can use 20-round drum magazines, which are really fun, and 10-round magazines. And it will shoot anything because it's a rubber action. It doesn't have a gas piston or a gas chamber. So all the mechanism, all the bolt carrier works just with your hand. So hard to make mistake.
And is this released, and what's the price point on that?
At the same price and the same time. Now they are on production, and in 1 week the production will finish and they will be shipped. And in 1 month they will be on the market.
Okay, so basically you can choose between semi-auto or lever action here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
cool.
also between the wooden stock, which I really love, or with the polymer stock, which you may see here.
Okay. Cool.
And the other stuff, cool stuff, which I want to show you, is the shotgun, which looks like HK G3.
Yep.
Yeah, its most famous with a slap action, just like all of the Cold War era guns, HK guns. And also, I love the sights. The sights are really cool, especially if you are shooting with the slugs. You can adjust the sights just by twisting. For 50 yards, for 20 yards, for 70 yards. It's easy. And the stock and the grip of the shotgun is compatible with the original HK G3.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's really cool idea. And also, the receiver is milled, not a stem sheet metal.
Okay.
It's a milled aluminum receiver.
Okay.
And again, just like all of our shotguns, you can use our twin round drum magazine with this beast.
Nice. So
Really
this
cool.
one comes in the green here. This is like the traditional G3
Oh,
color
yeah,
right
this
here.
is like the traditional G3.
Then you got a black,
We got a black one, and we got a
the walnut.
walnut wood
Yeah.
furniture one.
The
That's
walnut
really cool.
looks really nice.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you so much, man.
My pleasure.
Really
Good
appreciate
to see
your
you
time.
here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Brownells booth with
Red?
Red.
What
How's
is
it going,
Brownells
Red?
Context?
All right. What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
A number of things, but the biggest, in my opinion, is the BRN 180 Gen 3. Comes standard with it's a pretty total redesign. Comes standard with a left-hand non-reciprocating charging handle. All user serviceable. Rubber gasketing to keep dust and grit and debris out of there. Easy to replace, pushing 3 pins, dropping it out, dropping a new one in. Steel internal guides for the bolt, which extend the life of the firearm pretty dramatically. Built-in dust cover for the bolt. 3-position adjustable gas block. Makes it a little bit easier to use some of those flow-through cans that are hitting the market. Steel reinforced QD mounts. And then a retainer at the back for the recoil system.
Gotcha. And you guys have a new lower as well, right?
Yeah, this is our BRN 180 lower, all ambi controls. This is a Brownells exclusive that we're doing for them.
Gotcha.
Both of these things are all available on the website. Retail on the Gen 3 180 is about $1,200. Comes in 300 blackout and 9-inch. 223 Wild comes in 16, 13.9 with a pin and welded brake that works with Atlas silencer mounts, and 10.5.
Gotcha. Cool. Thank you so much, Red. I really
thank you.
appreciate your time.
Great.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys, I'm here at the Smith & Wesson booth with my good friend, Connor.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
Always good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
There's a few things. Where do you want me to start? You want me to start here and work my way that way?
Let's work this
Okay.
way. Let's work this way.
First thing, model 1854 Stealth Hunters.
Okay.
So, pretty big resounding success of the lever actions last year.
Yep.
Standard model 1854s, they first came out in 44 mag, and then a little bit later down the line, 45 Colt.
Okay.
So these ones are new for 2025. Model 1854 Stealth Hunters. Biggest difference you'll see on these over like the standard models, this fore end here.
Okay.
So you've got M-lock all the way back to the receiver here, 3, 6, and 9. You've got a 16-inch barrel, which is a little bit different. The standards are 19 and a quarter.
Okay.
This one's 16. Threaded, of course, and then this big fiber optic front sight on here. The standards are gold bead, which are still great.
Okay.
The gold bead picks up a ton of light, like right at that dusk time.
Yeah.
But we were hunting out like Middle Tennessee back in November, and we walked out in the field at like 4:30 in the morning or something. The only thing I could see was that sight. I'm sitting in the tree stand, can't see
Nice.
anything, and it's just that sight.
Just point that green dot at something.
Yeah. No. Wait till it gets light out. So, of course, as standard on all 1854s, forged, receiver, smooth action, large lever loop. You've got the mounts here for slings, polymer stock here, and a big rubber butt pad.
Okay.
Ghost ring rear sight. And then, of course, these ones are the tactical versions. So.
And they're different calibers now, right?
Yes, so
what calibers do we have?
These are introducing first 357 Magnum, 44 Magnum, and 45 Colt in the Stealth Hunter series.
So these are released here, or they were released a little bit
Couple
ago,
weeks
right?
ago.
Okay, and what's the price point on these right now?
New Stealth Hunters in 357 Mag, 44 Mag, and 45 Colt, $13.99.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. What else do we got?
So this is the Performance Center M&P 9 M2.0 Heavy Duty HD steel frame.
So that's one of my biggest things with you guys is why the hell do you guys come up with these long names? Like,
Can you guys make a number or something like that?
For the simplicity of this video, let's just call it steel frame.
Okay, cool.
So this is the 5th iteration of the spec series. Pretty much those are, every year we do one, it's like the coolest thing we can do. And so we heard your comments, at least our Instagram comments, and the thousands and thousands and thousands of comments for a steel frame. We listened.
Finally here.
And it's the steel frame. So you want me to go over like details of this thing?
Yeah, sure.
So built on the standard MMP9 format, you've got the Carry Comp-esque slide on the top here, so it's got these cool serrations on here, lightning cuts, Strike Industries compensator on here, and these lightning cuts really help with reliability with the comp on it, lightens up the slide a little bit. I shouldn't say the word lighten when I talk about the steel frame, because it is 36 ounces.
So you're trying to make it heavier, but you're trying to also make it
reliable
as well.
So 36 ounces, about a 3/4 of a pound heavier than its polymer brother. You've got a steel optics cover plate on here, optics ready, of course. You've got tall white dot night sights as well. So you can, co-witness, run a suppressor on here if you want to, spread a barrel. Steel frame, of course. Our standard polymer palm swells here. Pretty good front strap on here. 23 round magazines.
You also got a flared, I don't really see the flared magwells on your guys' metal one.
So
flared magwell.
Steel flared magwell as well. This really helps with like the overall balance of the thing.
Okay.
We were shooting a couple of days ago at our event, and it just is like balanced perfectly. Gotcha. It's really, really nice.
Now, is this color standard when they're shipping to this? What do you even call this color?
This it's like QPQ. So I don't know exactly how they do it. Probably pull a product guy in here if you want to. It's not anodized. It's QPQ.
Yeah, it's kind of like a.
It looks anodized.
Yeah, it looks like a chameleon type color. It's like purple and blue and all kind of different colors.
Yeah, yeah. You got some gold on the bottom here too. So it's a little bit of everything.
Cool. And this one is released now, or how much is this going to cost?
This is released now. It's a limited edition.
Okay.
And it's $16.99.
I have a question that's probably, I think you're gonna never make somebody happy completely. I mean, they probably bugged a crap ton for the steel frame, but now, me, personally, what made you go with the thread-on compensator rather than just putting the ported model on this one here?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And you might see a comp version in the future, but for this one, we kind of just wanted to throw all the accoutrement at it.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
And what else do we have?
So the next thing is the compact metals.
Compact metal, okay.
So this is an aluminum alloy frame, built on like the regular metal frame, just in the compact version now. So there's a couple changes here. This is a 3.6 inch version, compact frame, optics ready, white dot sights, 15+1 9mm magazine. A couple differences on here that you'll see compared to like the regular metal one is there's an improved front strap.
Okay.
So on the full size metal, it's just like, it's a little bit smaller on here. This one wraps around, so you can get really good purchase on the gun.
Okay.
But yeah, we also listen. There's a lot of comments about
make a smaller version
consumer feedback, wanting in a compact version. So this is a 3.6 inch version. There's also the 4-inch version here.
Okay.
All of these also come with and without thumb safeties. And there's a couple of compliant ones as well. So I think there's 6 total SKUs.
Okay. And is this released now, and what's the price on it?
Released now, $8.99.
$8.99?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, guys, so we have some revolvers too, right?
Yeah, let's talk about them. So these are the new classics.
Okay.
New old.
The new old.
This is the Model 36.
Okay.
Biggest changes on these that you'll see over the current ones in our catalog. So those ones are discontinued now. This Model 36, the current Model 36 is discontinued. The barrel. So pencil barrel and an integrated half-moon front sight here.
Okay.
Checkered walnut stocks with the Smith & Wesson emblem on there. This is a carbon copy of the original Chief Special that we launched in 1950. No lock, of course, on the side plate. And so what I've been saying in these is if you've got an old Chief Special or an old J-frame or something and you don't want to shoot it because it's a collectible or something, this is the one to shoot. You got decades and decades of metallurgy advancements, advanced manufacturing, engineering techniques that makes these guns really, really durable. Plus P handle, 38 plus P. And so if you don't want to run rounds for the old ones,
This is the one to go.
This is the one to go with. So there's this. You got any questions on this one before we move on?
Price points on these.
This one is price point on this is $849.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then this one is the new Model 10. And again, biggest thing you'll see is the barrel, pencil barrel, half moon front sight. And another big change on this one is the stocks. So these you've got these smooth stocks on here that really look like the pre-war Model 10, wartime Model 10 Victory models.
Okay.
This gun is modeled after the 38 hand ejector model of 1905.
Okay.
So like pre-war stuff.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to take a good hard look at the current Model 10 and truly make it a classic.
Gotcha.
A couple other small things. You've got the large ejector rod knob here. They call it a lurk, I think. And that's very reminiscent of that model again, 38 model of 1905. And of course, no lock on the side plate here.
And same price as the other one, or is it
$979.
$979.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
A couple of really good guns. We're super excited about them. There's also a Model 19, which we don't have here. Very similar to the current Model 19, red ramp front sight, fully adjustable rear sight. Just biggest difference is the no lock.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Connor.
Yeah,
I
man.
really appreciate
Thanks
your
for
time.
coming.
Always
Thanks for
great
bearing
to see.
with me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate it. All right, guys, I am here with my good friend Sterling at Sholo Manufacturing booth at SHOT Show. What do we have here for 2025?
So for 2025, we've updated the Blackjack. Admittedly, the detent system we used to have in it had some failure points, and we broke some detents, so we've redesigned it. We now have a roll pin delay, so it's different. We're patent pending on our roll pin delay, so we redesigned that. This is the Blackjack 2. So also with the upgrades, the Blackjack 2, so we have the option to be a left side charger now, so not just the right. You can switch it to either side. Still has last round hold open, ambi safety as well on this one, and then. We have a takedown pin here instead of it being the threaded bolt that would come loose and stuff. So it's just a takedown pin that you can take it down still.
Okay, cool.
So those are the updates on this one. The new operating system, like I said, is roll pin. A little bit different than before, where now we're able to lock on the bottom of the bolt, which actually helps with muzzle rise as well. So it's counteracting more muzzle rise.
Nice.
As it unlocks.
Sweet.
And then releasing this year too, we're prototyping right now. We have our 10 mil that we're coming out with.
Nice.
So this is the odds maker, the OM10. This is our 5-inch barrel, and then we have an 8.5-inch barrel right now, the two that we're coming out with this year. We're using the HK mags.
Nice.
Double stack.
It's kind of like a AK UMP looking thing.
Yep. So that's what we're gonna work on this year and release later this year.
Nice. So the price is going to be the same on the updated Blackjack over there, right?
Yep. Yeah. For the most part, everything will be the same. Yeah, $15.98 is the MSRP right now.
And what are you guys going to come out price-wise for the 10 mil?
We don't have that dialed in yet,
Not
so
yet.
it's still in the beginning stages right now on what we're going to be doing for the 10 mil and what the price point will be. It'll probably be a little bit more than the 9 mil, but not too much.
Okay, cool. And as far as people that have like the older versions and stuff like that, can they send those in and get those updated with you guys?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. We have a service program that we just take care of like the shipping costs, and then we'll update them. Because most of it's retrofittable on the older guns. We can retrofit them. So.
All right, cool. Well, Sterling, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Kat.
Really appreciate your time. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Tyrant CNC booth with my good friend Corey. What's up, dude?
Hey, how you doing?
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
Yeah, so we have a couple new chassis systems coming out in 2025. The one I have in my hands right now is for the P365. It's actually a 5-piece chassis system.
Okay.
So it's going to be able to be purchased as a kit or a la carte.
Okay.
Okay, so right here we have a blast shield, we have a magazine holder, we have the grip, and then we have this like upper receiver, which is actually going to be metal.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a folding stock.
Okay.
It's all going to be sold again as a kit or a la carte, and it's going to retail for, we're hoping, under $500.
Under $500. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the full kit, or
That's the full kit.
the full kit?
I would love to talk more about our folding stock, but due to some intellectual property of a patent we're going to file,
Okay.
I can't talk about it yet.
No problem.
But we're going to have some good details about it coming out very soon, as soon as we file that patent.
Okay, cool. And when do you think? Well, let's talk about the other one that you have, right? You have another one up there.
This will most likely come out around May or June of this year.
May or June. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll go here. Okay, and then the next chassis system that we got coming out will be for the Springfield Echelon.
Nice.
Right now, we don't quite know if it's going to be a multi-piece or just a one-piece.
Okay.
But if it ends up being one piece of injected polymer, we're probably going to be able to come at a price point of under $200.
Oh, nice.
And that's for full kit, everything that you see here.
So this one's more of a prototype than the 365 over there then?
It is. So we have the engineering figured out. It's just, when it comes to making molds and things like that, we're still, discovering, what we actually want to do and where we want to go.
So what's the time frame on this one?
So this one's going to be a little later, but we're hoping for a November release.
November release?
Yeah.
Okay. Depending on the material you're going to use and stuff like that?
Yes, yeah. And, they'll be available on our website, but we're also going to push them through distribution as well.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Cool. Now, let's go back to this one here.
Yeah.
What are the 5 pieces that because you said it's a 5-piece system here, so what am I looking at as far as the 5 pieces?
Yeah, so nose to tail, we do have a aluminum upper receiver.
Okay.
We did that on purpose because we want to make it more suited for hard use.
Okay.
So for the slide and the FCU, we want it to come in contact with metal and not plastic.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to give it a very stable base, again, good for hard use. And then the other pieces, we're going to have a blast shield. Most likely it'll probably be metal injection molded.
Okay.
Shielding blast, whether you run a comp or a suppressor.
Yeah.
We have a mag holder here for the spare mag. It will have an ambi release.
Okay.
And then we have, just your basic grip, just like a grip module. Which, if you do want to release the magazine as well as the mag holder mag to do a quick mag change, pretty much it's just a pinch with your thumb and your index finger.
Okay.
So it's, in one motion you're going to be able to do this. Let that one fall, get the other one, have it come in.
Nice.
And again, the folding stock, which patent pending, we'll have more details about soon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, all you would really need is your top slide and your FCU, and you're good to go.
You got your slide, your barrel, your FCU, and if you have aftermarket components on it, like we make, everything will fit. So
perfect. Well, thank you so much, Corey. Really appreciate it.
You're the man. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you enjoyed day 2. I'm trying to get, again, as much as I can. I'm feeling like crap right now. Hope I'm better tomorrow, but thank you so much for watching.